Hello, 7th grade ELA student. This is Ms. Tolman. I'm here to help read through your lessons for you. We are in Unit 3, Reading for Fun. We are in our Lesson 5, Myths, Legends, and Epic Tales. We do have some vocabulary, as well as it's a good idea to take notes as we go, just so it helps solidify it in your own brain. Usually writing it down will help you remember it a little bit better. So our vocabulary starts with conventions, which is common characteristics. Epic tale, which is long narrative stories or poems that tell the stories of larger-than-life heroes and their accomplishments. Extended simile, it's a long, involved, complex comparison. Legend is a cultural story that has been passed down orally through generations, believed to have some truth. A myth is an ancient story rooted in a particular culture, used to explain beliefs, events, and natural phenomena. And a quest. It's an adventurous journey for the purpose of achieving or obtaining something of great noble worth or an epic hero or his society. The following chart shows some of the names of the popular Greek and Roman gods and the realm or domain of each god. So here's the Greek name, so Zeus, and then their Latin name is also Jupiter, and where they reside, where they live. And he is the king of the gods. So he lives on Mount Olympus, generally. Here's a wonderful little click through that you can start here and start clicking through, and it'll take you through some of the Greek and Roman gods. All right. Almost every culture has stories that it tells to explain how something in the world came to be. Many cultures have also developed stories to explain natural events, such as earthquakes and thunderstorms. While many of the people in these cultures believe these stories to be true, we study them as fiction. A myth is an ancient story rooted in a particular culture used to explain beliefs, events, and natural phenomena. Myths usually contain gods and goddesses, heroes and heroines, and supernatural elements. We study mythology today because it not only provides us some interesting and unusual stories, but it helps us learn about ancient cultures and their beliefs. The following passage is an excerpt from Myths and Legends of Ancient Greece and Rome by E.M. Behrens. It explains some characteristics of the Greek gods and Roman gods and goddesses. Now, I won't be reading through the stories in these lessons because this is a unit on reading for fun. So, these stories are for you to read, and so I'm going to go ahead and just keep going. Now you read another selection from Myths and Legends from Ancient Greece and Rome. This myth explains the story of Greek god Cronus, which is Roman god Saturn, and his 6 children. As you read, keep in mind the characteristics of gods discussed earlier and look for the ways in which these characteristics are displayed in the story. So here's the story about Cronus. And then you're going to go ahead and answer some questions about that story after you've read through it. Alright, similar to a myth, a legend is a cultural story that has been passed down orally through generations. However, unlike a myth, a legend is believed to have had some truth to it. Legends are stories that are told as historical events. Although they have not been proven to be true, for example, legends involving real historical figures such as King Arthur or Johnny Appleseed have been elaborated on and added to as they have been passed down through the years. Legends often include heroes whose feats and accomplishments have been exaggerated. One legendary hero is the notorious Robin Hood. Following is an excerpt from the beginning of the novel, The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood by Howard Pyle. Okay, and then you can read about how Robin Hood became an outlaw. Epic tales are long narrative stories or poems that tell the stories of larger-than-life heroes and their accomplishments. The heroes in these tales go on quests or adventurous journeys to achieve or obtain something great or noble worth to themselves or their society. One of the most famous examples of an epic tale is Homer's Odyssey, which tells the story of Odysseus, the epic hero whose quest takes him on a 10-year journey back home to Ithaca after the Trojan War. Epic tales have several common characteristics, or conventions. An epic usually contains most, if not all, of the following conventions. Alright, so this is what epics contain. 1, it opens in median res, which means in the middle of the story. Number 2, the poet begins by invoking, which is appealing or praying to, a muse, one of the 9 daughters of Zeus, to help him tell the story of the hero. Number 3, the epic hero is a very important figure in the society who represents the values of that society. Number 4, the setting of the story encompasses great distances. The hero may even visit other worlds, such as the underworld. Number 5, the hero performs acts of superhuman courage. Number 6, gods can intervene on the behalf of or in opposition to the hero. Number 7, the story has a serious, elevated tone. Number 8, the story contains extended simile, also called epic similes, long, involved, complex comparisons. And then you answer the following questions, and these are select more than one that apply. All right, if you have questions, please ask. Direct them to Miss Player first, as she is the teacher of the class. I am here to help, so if you need help, I can still do my best to try and help you with that. Let us know. You're doing an amazing job, guaranteed. All right, you're doing great. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.